Creating short-form content is the single best way to start making money online. There are now millions of people all capitalizing on this all across the world. People are making tens of thousands of dollars every single month and quitting their job as a result. I may have just found the easiest niche to make content for. It's completely free and only takes 5 minutes of your time. Look at this account. As you can see, they're getting hundreds of thousands of views on every single video without fail. Now we all know how much the TikTok creativity program pays, and if we take one of their videos, which they're uploading daily, it will have made them over $500. Alright, this niche is insane, but what's more insane is that people will watch this video and won't take any action. If all you did was create an account and try this niche, you'd literally be ahead of most people. It's up to you. Alright, let's break down this niche. They're basically using screenshots from sites like X and Reddit, and then adding a voiceover and Minecraft parkour. Pretty simple. I'll show you a clip to give you a better example.
Smart inventions you didn't know existed. This toaster has a window to see how toasted your bread is. This shopping cart at the supermarket has a built-in phone holder. This store uses sheets of plastic to show what the jacket would look like in different colors. There's a button on this bus to thank the bus driver. This plastic fork has a knife built into it in case you need one.
Alright, you can probably tell how easy it is to create this content. So let's waste absolutely no time and start. We obviously need a functional TikTok account. You want to make sure your account can access the creativity program. If it's not in your region, I have UK accounts for sale in this video's description. With your account ready, head to It's For You page. Like and interact with random videos. This is called warming your account and will avoid it getting banned. Finally, you must wait 24 hours before posting content on the account. Alright, that was super easy. Now let's start getting the few steps that we need in order to create this video. Everything we need can be found in a Google Doc in this video's description. So open all the links so you're ready to grind. I'm going to start by grabbing the photos you see in the background of this video. To find all these, we're going to use Reddit. There are so many subreddits you can choose from. r/memes is a good one, as it has over 33 million members. With that being said, I'm going to use this subreddit called Mildly Interesting for this video's example. As you can see, it has over 24 million members with over 2,000 currently online. This means that we'll literally never run out of content. Alright, you want to start saving content from this subreddit. Save the image to your device, but you also want to copy the title and paste it into something like a Google Doc, as we need this for our voiceover. Alright, now as we need to get our content to over 1 minute long, we need to repeat this process. Ideally, you want to reach about 15 different images, so that we can play one every few seconds. A good way to tell if you have enough is to go to your Google Doc, hit Tools in the top left, and then hit Word Count. We now want to find the character count, and you want this to be over 950. This is the exact amount we need to get a 1 minute long voiceover. If you're not there, you need to keep copying over images. Alright, once you have all your images and titles ready, let's generate the voiceover. For this, I'm going to use Elevenlabs. It has a character-based system, but you get loads, and you can get more for super cheap. Head to Elevenlabs using the link in the Google Doc. Now the first thing that we want to do is get ourselves a voice. Head to Voices in the top left. On the next page, hit Library. Now we're going to need a unique voice. I find that using one that isn't really used helps brand your content. Hit sample on a few to try them out. Once you have one you like, hit Add to Voice Library. Elevenlabs will prompt you to give it a name, and I'll just call it Reddit. Alright, add it to your library, and then hit Finish. Now, hit Speech in the top left to head back to your voice library. Once you're here, hit this drop-down menu to bring up all your voices. You want to find the one we just added, and click it to use it. You now want to head back to the Google Doc, copy everything, head back to Elevenlabs, and paste it in. Alright, this voiceover is far from perfect. The first thing that I'm going to do is add a period after every line in our voiceover. If we don't do this, Elevenlabs will generate our voiceover as one continuous sentence, and it'll sound so weird. Alright, I'm now going to make our titles a lot better as they're effectively our voiceover. This means adding words to make them grammatically correct, removing filler words, and sorting out this mess that's from the Pringles one. This really is worth doing, otherwise your voiceover will sound terrible. Once you're done with this, hit Generate Speech at the bottom. Let Elevenlabs do its thing, and once it's done, download it. With that done, there's one more thing we need to get. That's the background gameplay that you see in the example video. They're using Minecraft parkour, and I think I'll do the same. I actually have a pack for sale in this video's description containing many HD gameplays. If you want to get them yourself, head to YouTube. Put Minecraft parkour into the search bar and search. You want to find one that you haven't really seen before, as new content will help boost your retention. I'll go with this one. Alright, we now have everything we need, so it's time to edit it all together. I just want to say, if you've made it this far, you're miles ahead of the competition, as most people will have clicked off by now, so good work to you, my friend. Alright, to edit this video, I'll be using CapCut. Head to CapCut, and you want to start by importing everything that we've gathered so far. To save myself time, I have less images, but you'll have more. Alright, the first thing we want to add is our voiceover. Select it and drag it into your timeline, like so. Now, Elevenlabs isn't perfect, and has probably left a lot of gaps in our voiceover. To delete these, we want to split the voiceover either side, delete the dead air, and bring the voiceover back together. Repeat this for your entire voiceover, but make sure that it doesn't go under 1 minute long. Start by dragging in your Minecraft parkour. As you can see, it's horizontal, so let's fix that. Hit ratio under the parkour, and then hit 16:9. It's now super small, so we want to fix this by simply dragging it out like so. Finally, put your cursor where the voiceover and the parkour meet. Next, press W, and this should remove everything after the voiceover. Alright, the next thing we want to add is the images we got from Reddit. Get your first one and drag it onto the start of your timeline, like so. Alright, you now want to drag and resize it like so that it's slightly above the middle of the screen. You finally need to make sure the duration lasts over the voiceover talking about this. A good way to tell is to look at where you've split the voiceover and just drag it to there. We need to add the rest of our images, so just add them to the timeline corresponding to the voiceover. Remember, position and resize them in the top middle, and make sure they last the duration of the voiceover. This'll take a minute, but it's definitely worth it to get a viral video up and going. Once you're done with that, we're going to add the last touch to our video. Head to text in the top left, and then hit auto captions. Finally hit generate. It'll take a moment, but you should be left with captions that look like this. The first thing you want to do is position them in the middle of your screen like this. Next, head to the top right and try out a few fonts until you find one you like. Finally, scroll down and check the boxes under stroke and shadow. We finally want to add an animation, so hit animation and then hit captions. Now find one that makes the words appear one by one. This is what our video should look like now.
Every night, this light laser comes from out of nowhere and appears to be thousands of miles long. This change machine provides 4 quarters and 2 pennies for every dollar inserted.
It looks good, so export it. That's all for today's video. If you want the best digital assets around, check the description. Bye.